Valley from Rusty Wagon. Today we're going to make banners. I really like the look of banners, and I'm going to go over how you figure out measurements to make your own patterns for banners. I use cardboard that we're going to recycle anyway, and this size banner is a 4-inch by 6-inch banner, and what you do is you measure out your rectangle, and then on the bottom part where it comes to the point, this line right here is 4 inches, so you put a line at 2, so you cut this line in half. So you put a little tick mark there, and then you go from corner to middle, and you draw your line, and do the same on the other side. And then, after that, you cut out your little banner shape, and the one that I'm choosing to make today is 2 by 3, so it's 2 inches on the top, 3 inches on the bottom. So you cut that out, and then we had some poster board from a kid's project from school that didn't get used, and this is double-sided. So I'm using, you can see I used the side that has the sticker on it, and this came from the dollar store, and it was actually 69 cents at the dollar store, so cheaper than $1 at the dollar store. And what I did, you can see the little lines on there, is you put your shape up here, and you line it up on the top. You do a pencil line on each side, and then you flip it like this, and you make sure the bottom part is lined up and the pencil line, and then you do another line, and then you keep flipping and drawing your lines for as many times as you need. And of course, my banner is 3 inches long, so I cut out a strip that's 3 inches long. So if your banner is 4 inches long, cut it 4 inches long. So you go through and you make all your little lines like that. And then I like to use, it's kind of like an X-Acto knife, because I think it gives you a nice clean line. And I have a cutting mat and a ruler. So you line up your lines, you be very careful not to cut yourself, and you score it, and then it will come free. But if you don't have those tools, you can use scissors. My suggestion though is when you cut with the scissors, you line it up, and then you don't do like sawing actions, and you don't want to make your scissors close all the way to the end. You open them up again, and you make it a smooth transition that way to the end. Because if you kind of do like like this, it will look all wonky and it won't be good. So trust me on that one. Don't do that. All right, so then you have all your pieces. And on this, because it's black, I'm just going to use chalk to write on it. So you can just write, you can draw a heart or whatever you like on there. And then don't go crazy painting it, because you don't have to. You can just wipe it off, wipe the chalk off. And even if you want to get it to be perfectly clean before you rewrite with chalk, you can use a damp towel and wipe it off. So you don't have to go through all that work of painting chalk paint on your triangles. See? It comes out beautifully anyway. So that's just my advice to you. Don't go crazy painting everything. You don't have to. And then I like these little clothespins. These are about 1.25 inches long by 1/4 inch wide. And then these are like super, super, super cute. But I like this size. And you're just gonna cut your string and stick your banner pieces on there. Like so. Then once you have a bunch of them on there, they'll weight it down. And then you write your message. On these, I did the letters with a Sharpie. Should just use a Sharpie marker, and then I trimmed it out with another color Sharpie. You could do like little ticking lines, and it will look like it was sewn, which looks really nice. And my advice to you is, for the letters, before you go in with the Sharpie, use a pencil first, because you can mess it up and then you'll have to cut out more. So that's my tips. there you go. This is a cardboard box that I cut and painted with chalkboard paint. This was a lot more work than I actually had to go through. I wish I would have did this version, a lot less work. Same result. So you can erase them. These are a little bit more sturdy. And then I really, really, really love clothespins. This one is dyed. These are dyed, and you can dye them with Rit dye. You can dye them with even Kool-Aid. You can mix up powdered Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid that you get that does not have the sugar in it yet, and you mix that with water, and you soak your clothespins in it overnight, and you can have rainbow-colored clothespins, which is pretty cool. So I hope you guys try this. It's a really great idea.